This is where we smile and look pretty while everything kicks in. I think it's kicked in. I'm Joe.
I'm Bailey.
Yes. You say it like you don't know who you are. You're like, I'm Bailey.
No, like, am I supposed to say that right now? Or because you're like looking at me?
I was looking at you.
Like,
Everybody is looking at you.
Hello.
Welcome to the most wonderful time of the year. Week 5 of the football picks. NHL season is underway. Got the Major League Baseball playoffs underway. This is the most wonderful time of the year.
I don't know about that.
Sam, Trisha, Oli, Justin, what's up, everybody? Give me a like, give me a thumbs up if everybody's sounding, listening to us good here. Okay, cool. I think we're good. I get too weird if I watch too much of myself while I'm doing things. Way too weird.
Buy our CD.
Buy our CD, and you
then
can listen to it while you are listening to it.
Yep.
Let me see if I can type this into the chat while we go. Play at mystar106.com.
Ooh.
Did that go in the chat? It did. It is football picks. You can play along at mystar106.com for free. Win a pizza from the OP. Really easy to do. And it's free to play, free to enter, free to win. And at the end of the season, you could be the winner of a grill from Lake Fireplace and Spa.
I wish I could.
Yummers. What's up, Damien? Let's recap. Last week, horrible for both of us. You got 7 right. I got 7 right. Horrible for both of us.
Yeah.
But
That's terrible.
That is the first week that I did not lose. So I got that going for me.
And I didn't lose either.
No, you stand at 42 points on the season. I'm at 38 points on the season. What's up, Damien? Go Bulls, he says. Definitely. Home opener for the Bulls.
Whoop, whoop.
Friday night. Looking forward to that final home opener at the North Iowa Ice Arena. Let's get right into our contests. First up, a doozy of a game Thursday night. Rams at Seattle. Both of these teams are 3-1. There's a case that could be made that the NFC West is the best division in football.
At this point, I think I would have to agree.
Because you got the 49ers undefeated coming off a bye week. More on that later on. You got the Rams, you got Seattle. Arizona's in there, so but you got 3 really good teams, 2 of which are matched up on Thursday night. Ladies first.
I got the Rams.
I also have the Rams. I think they're going to go into Seattle. They're going to win that game. I think it will be an entertaining game to watch on a Thursday night, tomorrow night. Maybe enough to make me stay up late. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But both of us have the Rams in that game. Who do you have? Let us know in the chat right now and be part of the football picks this week. Up next here, Jacksonville, Carolina. Should we lead with the Gardner Minshew II? Google it.
Sure.
If you buy tickets to all of the Jacksonville Jaguars home games for the month of October, that's 2 of them, both of them, they are going to give you a free bandana and a free mustache.
No way.
Yes way. Gardner Minshew II.
Google
it. It's true. I'm not sure if there's a certain price level that you need to be at with the tickets in order to get the hookup. But
that's funny.
Justin saying Carolina in this one. You're going Jacksonville. I'm going Jacksonville in this one as well. Both these teams, I believe, are 2-2. I think everybody in the NFC South is 2-2. Or no, which one is AFC South? Everybody's 2-2. I'm getting ahead in my notes on that one. So there we go. 2 games in, and our third game leads us to our first special segment with the football picks. Bailey's Hot QB Pick of the Week.
Okay.
Arizona, Cincinnati. Break it down for me.
So we've got Arizona, which is, what's his name again?
Kyler Murray.
Kyler Murray.
Number 1 overall pick.
I couldn't find a really good picture of him.
Kind of blurry, but you can Google it. You can get there after you're done Googling Gardner Minshew II.
And then Andy Dalton.
The Red Rocket. One of your favorite pictures to bust out on your phone.
Not really.
No?
No.
You're not a big fan of that?
No, I just deleted them too. Because I didn't think I was going to pick that game, but they both stink right now.
They do. Neither one of these teams have a win.
No.
Which one will be the hot QB?
I don't know. What's your pick?
What is my pick? My pick is Arizona. Because Arizona is technically not worse than Cincinnati because they have a tie. So they're 0-3-1 instead of 0-4 like Cincinnati.
I'm thinking about just doing Cincinnati,
Just to be different?
just to be different.
Yeah.
But then I'd have to admit that I picked Andy Dalton,
Yeah.
and he's not.
When it came to guys, did you ever date a guy just to be different?
Yeah.
You did?
Hmm.
What about the guy who made you date him because he was different?
What?
Or what about him made you date him because it was different? Was it me?
No.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I think, yeah, it was.
Was it? Okay.
Technically, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Well, you were the one that I remember the most.
Of let's just go against the grain.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll admit I'm not normal.
No, you're not.
No.
You're far from.
No. But we make a good couple. We got
Sure.
that going for us.
Sure.
We have that going for us. All right. So your hot QB pick of the week is
Andy Dalton.
Andy Dalton. There we go.
That's going to bite me in the bum.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not. So there's our first difference right there. Andy Dalton and Cincinnati for Bailey. And I'm taking the Rook in Arizona in that game on the road. Up next, it is Atlanta at Houston. As I mentioned, everybody in the AFC South, that includes Houston, 2-2 on the year, which is kind of outrageous. And I think both Houston and Jacksonville have the same amount of points scored as they do given up, which is also kind of outrageous.
That's weird.
Yeah, some really weird sort of statistical stuff going on there.
I've got Houston.
I also have Houston in this game. So that's the easy pick. That's the smart pick, the good pick there. Up next here, we are going to stay in the South. Tampa Bay at New Orleans. Jameis Winston, NFC Player of the Week. A lot of people have been ragging on him.
Who's that?
He is. He's the quarterback for Tampa Bay, one of the two teams that are playing, going up against Teddy and New Orleans.
I'm going to stay with New Orleans on this one.
I think this is going to be a good game, and I think if Tampa Bay can minimize the mistakes, they can pull off the win. And as a matter of fact, that's why I'm picking Tampa Bay to win that game.
Oh.
So there we go. Up next, Minnesota, New York Giants. Now, my question to you is, should we watch this game at home, or should we try and go find a pumpkin patch if the weather's nice? What would you rather do? Would you
What
rather
time
go
is
to
the game?
It's noon.
We can go to a pumpkin patch.
Do you think we can do a pumpkin patch in the morning and get back before the game's too far along?
Maybe.
Because, I mean, you got like Clear Lake, you got like St. Ansgar, you got like down towards Sheffield.
Which one's the best pumpkin patch to go within the neck and like in the 30-40 minute drive range?
Yeah, within a half hour ish
Of Mason.
There we go. Leave some comments. I want to know what is the best
What's the
pumpkin
best one
patch
that's local?
to go to, and especially for little kids, because we got a 4-year-old and we got a 3-year-old. So I mean, if you're like, oh, there's this great pumpkin patch with a bunch of IPAs and random, shots of Fireball and stuff like that, that's not going to work. I mean,
That does sound
do tell
really,
us about that.
yeah.
Do
That
tell us
sounds
about
really
that.
good.
But we're mainly looking for pumpkin patch ideas for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to buy pumpkins at the pumpkin patch, or is it too early to do that?
We
'Cause you
can
can't-
buy them.
You can't carve a pumpkin yet, can you?
Well, we didn't carve them last year. We painted them, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we did.
Saved ourselves a lot of hassle. But I
Yeah.
didn't get to make pumpkin seeds.
No.
I like to make pumpkin seeds.
How soon is too soon to carve a pumpkin?
I don't know. Depends on how cold it is. If it's hot and gross,
Then it's going to melt quicker?
well, not melt, but
Or
it'll
deflate?
It'll get grosser quicker.
Mold? All that sort of stuff.
If it was like today, if it's like this, like leading up to it, not a good idea.
No? Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, drop some comments. Let us know. Pumpkin patch for kids, pumpkin patch for adults. Is there such a thing as an adult pumpkin patch?
If there's not, we should totally do that.
Oh, my goodness. Do we got enough space in our backyard to do that?
No.
That would be
but
a
I
perfect...
would make space.
Oh my goodness.
We don't need a garage.
That would be a perfect excuse for me to get a riding mower and a little trailer and throw a hay bale on it, and I could drive people around the backyard.
You gotta go. Like, there's nowhere to turn in the backyard.
Well, no, it would have to be a zero-turn mower.
No.
It would have to be.
No, absolutely not.
Drop $1,700 just to tow people around drunk in the backyard.
Drunk.
Not me, because I'd be driving, but I mean like the other people.
Oh, okay. Well, good thing that you specified,
Yeah.
because I thought you were talking about yourself.
No. Even on your own property, you shouldn't be driving around drunk. Minnesota, Chicago, who do we got?
I've got the Chicago.
Or not Chicago, I mean New
I was
York.
going to say, well, okay, Minnesota.
I got Minnesota in this one as well. Chicago, Oakland, Chicago.
Chicago
Chicago's going to win this.
Yeah.
Vontaze Burfict suspended for the season because of the hits that he laid on. I believe Chicago was playing Indianapolis Oakland was playing Indy last week. Just leveled a guy right in the middle of the field. They're like
a Raider did?
Yeah, Vontaze
Oh.
Burfict. He's got a history of that sort of thing. He's like, picture Andrew Sandejo, but built. And I mean, he just levels people.
Gotcha.
And did that, for the last time this season. Yeah, Chicago will be winning that game. And on that note, let's hop over to my parlay picks of the week, because I do have Chicago in the parlay picks of the week. Last week, to recap, I had Houston covering, Kansas City covering, Dallas covering, and Minnesota flat out winning. All of those were losses. The only thing I got right was the Giants winning. It was bad. It was not good at all. This week's parlay picks of the week: Houston winning, Baltimore covering 3.5, Chicago winning, Minnesota winning, San Francisco covering 3.5. $10 bet wins you $102. Which, if that wins, hey, we're in the money, because it's only $10 a week is what the parlay picks are, and so we will have doubled the investment from $50 to $102 for the parlay picks of the week. And I think we both said Chicago in this one, which is the appropriate response.
I'm just going to say this. Ever since we talked about it with my friend Stephanie.
Yeah.
And she said, and I had thought it too, initially, with parlay picks.
Yeah.
Is that your pirate?
Parlay.
Like, parlay. I want to parlay with your captain. You know?
I think that's parrying. Isn't that what that would be with the sword play, is you're parrying?
No, that's sword play. You can do parlay to talk to the captain before they want to, kill you. Make you walk the plank.
Oh,
or whatever. So, anyways, it's a wager. Like, if you let me go, I'll do this one thing for you.
Yeah.
And if I don't succeed, then
you get everything.
Yeah.
So are you saying that I should take the Bucks in every parlay then, since it's pirate themed?
Oh, no. Don't do that.
And next baseball season, take the Pirates in every parlay?
No. But that would be kind of funny.
Oh, because we could have.
But you would lose a lot of money.
Next year,
and I'd get even more frustrated with you.
Anywhere from 3 to 4 to 5 weeks where I could parlay the Bucks and the Pirates together. Look into that. We've got the Jets.
Google it.
Yes, the Jets at Philadelphia. Philly Jets are winless on the season. They will continue to be winless on the season. I am surprised that the spread is as close in this game as it is. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. Baltimore 2-2. They should be better than that. They have scored 135 points, tied with Kansas City for the most points scored in the NFL this season. Is Pittsburgh going to pick up the home win in this game?
No, Baltimore is.
Yeah, Baltimore is going to get the win here. Ooh, Damien, just checking back some of the comments here. Damien said Minnesota by 10.
Ooh.
I like those thoughts there, Damien.
Be nice.
Shout out to Tim, Melinda, Sharon, Tom that are enjoying the football picks this evening. Thank you guys for being here. We do appreciate that. I got Baltimore winning this game as well. Next up here, Buffalo, Tennessee. You know what's funny? Vontaze Burfict gets kicked out of the game for leveling a dude. Gets kicked out of the season for leveling a dude. The New England Patriots level the quarterback for the Buffalo Bills.
Yep.
Last week. I knocked him out of the game. Went into the tent, went from the tent to the locker room, concussion symptoms or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Nothing. As far as I know, no fine, nothing.
I wonder why.
Because it's the Patriots.
Yep.
Buffalo, and it doesn't help that Buffalo started doing Buffalo things after their starting quarterback went out, but they had a legit shot to beat the Patriots last week. So close. I believe they got a legit shot at beating Tennessee.
I agree with that statement. So I've also picked Buffalo.
You've got Buffalo in this one, too.
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo Bills circling the wagons. Up next, the aforementioned New England Patriots taking on Washington.
Washington has nothing.
No.
They're not going to win.
Are looking for a kicker. Here it is Wednesday night. And Steven Gostkowski out for the season.
Ooh,
Surgery
what did he do?
on his hip. Something going on with his hip. So he's out for the season. And a lot of people wondering, who's it going to be? Who's going to be the new New England kicker? Because they went from Adam Vinatieri to Steven Gostkowski to, I think the stat was that there have been 3 or 4 kickers under Bill Belichick.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Who was our worst kicker in your...
Oh, my gosh.
Blair Walsh.
Okay, yeah, limit it because there's too many to pick from. So, what are my options? Blair Walsh? Gary Anderson?
No.
Because I wouldn't pick him being the worst.
Who was the guy? It was like Babyface. I used to call him Babyface something or other.
The guy last season?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got him.
Yeah.
How about Vedvik, the guy that we traded a 5th-round pick for and then immediately cut?
Yeah.
He could be in there as well.
Which one would you want to go there?
Oh, go to New England?
Yeah.
I think Vedvik would be amazing.
You think
because
so?
he went from Minnesota, I believe he was on the Jets, got cut from the Jets, and so watch him show up in New England and just start dropping 60-yard bombs through the uprights.
Right? Wouldn't that be terrible?
It's ridiculous. New England gets the quarterback for 20 years. The Vikings have gone through 57 quarterbacks. New England's had 2 kickers in that entire time. The Vikings have, well, we all know the problems.
Yeah.
It's honest to goodness not fair. New England will be winning that game, kicker or no kicker. I can watch him just run 2-point conversions because he's not happy with who he's got there. We got Denver.
Probably.
We got the Chargers.
You got the Chargers.
Ooh, Tom said I'm rocking NHL Fantasy tonight.
Ooh.
I'm doing NHL Fantasy for the first time ever. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Don't tell anybody that.
No idea what I'm doing. Denver, one of the Offers. As a matter of fact, they are 0-4. Yep. Mm-hmm. I got the Chargers winning that game.
That's what I said.
Good. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted by the fact that I'm winning in fantasy, so that was kind of neat. Green Bay, Dallas. This is not the Sunday night game. This should be the Sunday night game. Sunday night game is going to be good too, but this is going to be an amazing game, I think, between Green Bay and Dallas.
I have Dallas.
I've got Dallas winning this one as well. I would not be surprised to see Aaron Rodgers pull off some weird 2-minute warning Hail Mary gobbledygook and just, watch Dallas do Dallas things in this game. But I have a feeling that this will not be a defensive battle. I think this is going to be a shootout.
That could be.
I think it's going to be a fun one to watch as well. Dallas, Green Bay, where's all the Packer fans at? Let me hear you in the comments. We already know where the Cowboys fans are at. Indy and KC, this one is the Sunday night game of the week.
Kansas City.
I think this might be closer than people thought. Kansas City's last game was closer than people thought.
True, but we're talking about the Colts.
Yeah, the Colts. That AFC South, everybody's 2-2. It's a battle. Everybody's tough in that division right now. I got Kansas City winning this game. Until they lose, I'm going to keep picking Kansas City to win. And then Monday night, San Francisco putting their perfect record on the line against Cleveland. Cleveland, because they're alphabetically ahead of everybody else in the division, in first place in their division at 2-2. Everybody is super high on them to start the season, got super low on them, and now I think people are creeping back in onto the Cleveland bandwagon.
I got the 49ers.
I got the 49ers in this one as well. I would not be shocked if Cleveland won this game, but I'm picking San Francisco to be on the safe side, undefeated. They're at home. It's just the smart thing to do. One more thing before we go, fantasy apology segment. I'm sorry.
I'll just sit here.
Why? Well, no, it's just on me. It's fine.
Oh, that's fine.
Fantasy apologies. I apologize to, I believe I played Scruff. I'm not sure. I can't remember, to be honest with you. My kicker missed a field goal or possibly an extra point. I don't know what my kicker missed, but my kicker missed something, which minus 3 points, just like that, off the board. I lost by 1.2 points. Would you like to hear another excuse? Yeah or no? Yeah. Yeah?
No.
Okay, I prepared another one, so I'm going to give it to you anyways. My other excuse is this year in our fantasy league, we decided to use decimal points. So if your player got 88 yards, instead of getting 8 points, they got 8.8 points. And because of these stupid decimals, which I voted for, I lost by 1.2 points this week. I'm still in first place, though. Still in first place. And evidently, I am like God's gift to fantasy hockey so far. The first
God's gift.
hour and 34 minutes of the NHL season, or is it 2 hours and 34 minutes? I don't remember when the game started. But at least the first couple hours of the NHL season, I'm unstoppable in fantasy hockey.
You are a strange man.
What do you mean I'm a strange man?
God's gift. Sorry, Tom.
He asked for me to be in the league. That's what happens. So make your picks. Go to mystore106.com. You can play for free, win some pizza. I mean, posting your picks on Facebook is all good and well and whatnot, but like winning pizza, I mean, put your winning where your mouth is.
True. How come
if it comes
I
out-
haven't won a pizza yet?
And if it comes out real quick, you blow on it. You don't want to burn the roof of your mouth.
What are you talking about? You always just eat it, and it's the weirdest and most annoying thing about you. Yep, I hate it. I hate it. Oh, I hate it.
Oh, it's so much fun, though. It's so hot.
Like,
It was worse.
It just came out of the oven. I just told you it's too hot.
It was worse when I had braces because the cheese would get stuck in the braces, and then it would start like going down.
Oh,
And then
horrible.
I'm like fighting to get the cheese out of the braces. And like you're at this weird in between of do you take it out or do you just swallow it all the way down? Like what do you do?
That was horrible.
And your face is on fire. It's so good.
And you do this.
You want to blow on the pizza. That's the important thing to do. All right. We're gonna skedaddle out of here.
Okay.
So yeah. See you out at the hockey rink on Friday night. You guys should come out. It's a good time. You bringing the kids out?
Depends on how well they behave.
Hopefully they'll behave well. I know they got like the mezzanine for youth hockey, so that's pretty cool.
Nice.
We got pregame tailgate party at 6 out at the North Iowa Ice Arena, and then we're just gonna get loud, score a ton of goals, hit the goal horn a ton. So all right, I'm gonna end this thing. So long.
Bye.